Casey Martin line to right to McNamee back in the first inning. Crushes one to center. Mangum turning and running. Goodbye. 4 will score on that grand slam from Casey Martin.
Boy, you knew he hit it well right off the bat. The wind just gave it that little something extra. While I was watching the base runners, Trevor Zell, he was fired up. He almost ran past the base runner in front of him, Christian Franklin, but Martin knew he got it. You could see the reaction by Mangum. Right about there, he's like, uh-oh, that one's out.
Casey knew it. 8th home run of the season for Martin. Both he and Fletcher have really cranked up the long ball here in the last week. Matt Goodhart steps in with a 5-0 Razorback lead up on the big board. Fans calling the Hogs after that grand slam.
Well, this could look like a football score by the time this is over, with the way that wind's blowing out.
Is that good pitch, knee-high outside corner from Plumlee to Goodhart.
I think for Hog fans, the thing that's so impressive by that home run by Martin is he didn't pull off of it. He stayed with it and drove it right back up the middle.
Goodhart's walk kept his batting average a couple of points below 400. Goodhart has the 1 home run. He had 7 last year at San Jac in JUCO baseball. But he also hit .355, Troy. So I mean that number is there as far as what he can do with a big batting average.
Well, that was by design. Dave Van Horn sent Matt Goodhart to San Jacinto Junior College. Said, "Hey, I want you to go down there for a year. I'm pretty loaded with talent last year," and that was pretty obvious. So Goodhart got a lot of at-bats. And I'll tell you, I think about 3/4 that San Jac team is playing in the SEC now. They had some talented players.
And one guy who was here last year, Jackson Rutledge, is now there, might be a first-round pick. And see what Casey's done in his last 6 games. My goodness. There's some damage in those numbers. That was a hanger. Goodhart spoiled it.
Well, those great hitters can really get on a roll, and you know that Jake Mangum's had some 5-hit games, several 4- and 3-hit ball games, and that's what those guys that are all SEC, All-American type candidates do.
Goodhart spoils another.
If you're Peyton Plumlee, you're up there just going, give me an easy out. Give me an easy batter. He's up there throwing the kitchen sink at Goodhart, and he can't get anything by him.
Hard on the ground, right to Halter. He was well off the line. He had the throwing error earlier this inning, but handles Goodhart. Long battle, but that's the second out.
Nice bounce back right there by Halter after making the throwing error early. Took his time on that one. That ball was a pellet, so had all day long to make that throw and just threw a strike to first base.
Razorbacks got a run in the first, and then Casey Martin with a grand slam here in the second for this 5-0 Arkansas lead in a top 10 matchup tonight from Baum Walker in Fayetteville. Dominic Fletcher homered a night ago. Soft chopper to Halter at third. A little bit of a snow cone. His throw is in time, and that ends the inning. But Arkansas with the big blast and the grand slam from Casey Martin.
This ball was absolutely crushed to straightaway center field. You saw the reaction by Dave Van Horn. He loved it, and so did the Arkansas fans.